name is Ben Small, like Rick told you. That is not a stage name, it's actually my real name. You guys can keep all your hurtful comments to yourself. I'm sure I've heard them all before. Ben Small your whole life? Yeah, you have. At school, I always had something to look forward to when I went to school. Kids always had new nicknames for me, you know? Ben Dover, Ben Gay, Ben Smallballs, Douchebag. They weren't very clever, but they had them. But it's cool. Most of them are either in jail or on drugs, so I win. I'm not in jail. It took you a second, you got it. But as I got older, people started calling me Benny Smalls. They're like, oh, Benny Smalls, any relation to Biggie Smalls, the rapper? I mean, stop me if I'm dead wrong, but the only way I'm going to hypnotize somebody is not with my words, but probably with the sun rays bouncing off my pale, semi-transparent skin. What I'm trying to say is the sky is the limit to the amount of sunblock I can slap on my epidermis, you know? This is a Timex, not a Rolex, so clearly I'm not a player, and if you ask who's notoriously dorky, I will probably throw my hands in the air. And if you don't know, now you know. But I'd be walking down the hall and people would be like, oh, if Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls is the illest, what are you? Like, I don't know, mediocre at best? I'm like every other white person you've ever seen in your life, every other white boy. People in the back of the room think Tobey Maguire's on stage telling jokes right now. We all look like I have no flavor at all, nothing. Not 1 ounce of flavor. I tried to do a pimp limp one time, looked like I had fucking polio. I walk everywhere like I have to take an urgent shit. That's why I could never be a pimp. My host would be 50 yards behind me doing the hooker jog trying to catch up. They'd be falling down, breaking heels. My workers' comp would be through the roof. But my mom, she tried hard to give me a strong middle name. She knew people were going to pick on me, so she made my middle name James, right? So my name is Benjamin James Small. Initials BJ's. Thanks a lot, Mom. Way to plan ahead there. Speaking of BJ's, has any guy in here ever gotten mad during one? I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. You're sitting there completely in the zone, best feeling you've ever had in your life. Then you start thinking to yourself, where did she learn how to do this so well? You want her to be good at it, but you don't want to think about the amount of practice that went into it. But, I don't know, you guys are probably like me, you probably hate talking on the phone, right? Hate it. I would rather text people. You always have that one friend that texts you, and as soon as you answer the text message, they call you. And if you don't laugh at that, you're that person, and you're an asshole. I wish real life was more like texting, you know? Somebody walks up to you in the street, you don't really feel like chatting with them, so you just ignore them for 4 hours, so you're sitting on the toilet and feel like talking to someone, you know, to occupy your time. But I do like to do a little research on my friends. I don't know if you guys like to do this. You guys can use this if you want. Every so often, I'll call my friend from a number I know they do not know. And if they answer, then I know they have good credit. If you call me from a number I don't know, I'm not gonna answer. That's the point of that story. But, so can I get serious with you guys for a second? I don't really like to get political up here, but I want to say something about a disease that affects nearly 500 million people worldwide, and that disease is called Facebook. If you're a woman under the age of 40 and you don't have Facebook, I don't trust you, because you're hiding something. It could be a crazy ex-boyfriend, but it's probably an Adam's apple. And if you're a guy and you share your Facebook with your wife or your girlfriend, grab your balls and get your own profile page. You can't even have independence in a virtual world. You suck at life. But, so I was walking down the street today, and the weirdest thing happened. A 1996 Dodge Ram truck was driving down the street. Instinctively, I roundhouse kicked the guy walking towards me right in the chest and just kept right on walking. As I kept walking, I started to grow a goatee, right? So I was a little bit scared because, look at my face, I can't grow shit on my face, let's be serious. So I Googled my symptoms, right? So WebMD comes back with this results, and it says that I have WTRD, Walker Texas Ranger disease. Chuck Norris, exactly what shit. But, alright. I'm gonna leave you guys with one story that really happened to me today, and it was really frustrating. I had to call American Airlines to switch a flight, right? So I call American Airlines, and this guy picks up the phone. He goes, "Hello, my name is John. How can I help you?" Clearly he was Indian. That didn't sound Indian, but he was Indian. You guys get what kind of Indian name is John? But anyway, so 40 minutes later, we get to the fourth question, which happened to be my name. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to make it easy for him. I'm going to spell it out. I said, my name is B-E-N space S-M-A-L-L. And there was like a 35-second pause, and then this motherfucker was just laughing. I mean, he's laughing like he's looking at my credit score. So I'm like, hey John, what's so funny? He goes, have you been smart your whole life? Oh. You guys are great. Thanks. That's my time, guys.